What if you put a betta fish with a goldfish? So, you just brought home Sparky the betta and Chomper the goldfish. You have one tank, two fish, and zero clue, thinking, what's the worst that could happen? You've seen pictures online, and your friend's cousin's roommate swears it worked for them. But trust me, that Disney fantasy you're imagining, it often ends less like a fairy tale and more like a Quentin Tarantino film, wrapping up in torn fins, burning gills, or a ceremonial burial at sea in your bathroom. Give me a few minutes, and I'll show you exactly why this seemingly innocent pairing is a brilliant recipe for disaster. Ready? Section 1. The temptation. I get it. You walk into a pet store, and the two main characters are the flashy betta in its sad little plastic cup and the chubby, clueless goldfish in a crowded feeder tank. They're cheap, colorful, and marketed as beginner fish, which is corporate speak for likely to have a short, brutal existence in your care. So it feels logical to house them together, right? Let them split the rent. You scroll through TikTok, where the comments section, a place known for its rigorous scientific peer review, chirps, "Worked for me," while every serious fish-keeping forum screams, "You're a monster." Who do you trust? Well, today, we're cutting through the noise with cold, hard facts and a quick, supervised introduction that you should never try at home. Unless you enjoy watching nature deliver a swift, cruel lesson, we're going to pull back the curtain on why this common combo is also one of the most efficient ways to send two fish to an early grave. By the end, you'll not only know why it's a bad idea, but you'll also have two simple setups to keep your fish thriving for years, not just surviving for a few traumatic weeks. No judgment, just the science your fish wish you knew before you decided to play God. Section 2. The 5-minute meet and greet. Okay, let's paint a picture. For science, and so you don't have to, we set up a divided tank and got the cameras rolling. We wanted to see what happens when these two meet. Let's call the betta Sparky and the goldfish Chomper, because naming them makes the inevitable loss more poignant. Within 30 seconds, Sparky flared. In betta language, this means, "This is my space, and I will end you." Chomper, whose two brain cells interpreted this as an invitation to a buffet, seemed to see those flowing fins and think, calamari. He immediately headbutted the divider, trying to get a taste. 2 minutes in, Sparky, brave but foolish, charged the divider to assert dominance. Chomper, unfazed, answered with a body slam against the partition that sent Sparky spinning like he'd just been in a fishy car wreck. That was it. We inserted a solid partition, ending the trial before our B-roll turned into a snuff film. Though fish were seriously harmed, but the damage was done. Sparky's ventral fin had a new V-shaped tear, an open invitation for fin rot. His breathing rate had doubled. That minor injury in warm water is a ticking time bomb of infection. Meanwhile, Chomper, kept at a tropical 79 degrees Fahrenheit to accommodate the betta, started bottom sitting. A classic sign of oxygen stress because warm water holds less O2. Just 5 minutes, and we had two glaring red flags. Can you imagine leaving them overnight? Sparky would chase the intruder until his immune system crashed from exhaustion. Chomper would continue to nip like a curious puppy that never learns, leaving the betta looking like it flew through a paper shredder. Both fish lose, and you wake up to a hefty medication bill, or worse, 2 fewer pets. So, what really happens when you put a betta with a goldfish? You get a few minutes of cheap entertainment, followed by weeks of hidden stress, and a slow, ugly death for both of your pets. Save the popcorn for movie night. Keep your fish in separate, species-appropriate homes where they can live, not just survive until the next water change. If you learned something today, or if this video saved you from making a heartbreaking mistake, please share it. Drop your own tank mate success or horror story in the comments. Let new keepers learn from our collective, often tragic experience. Hit that subscribe button for more myth-busting fish content. And as always, keep your water clean and your fish happier.